Great day, folks, and welcome to Hot Seat Sports. Today, my God, if you are a Saints fan, I don't know how you feel about this, but breaking news. Today, it's being reported that Saints quarterback Derek Carr is retiring. Now, if you're a Saints fan for the last two seasons, has it been two or three? Seems like forever. But at least for the last two seasons that we've had Derek Carr, it's been high expectation and low output of results. Some people defend him and some people love him. Others are saying that he hasn't lived up to the bill of the high cost it took us to get him, what we were paying him. The Saints have always been in salary cap hell. And so to have extended him just a few months ago, even with the shoulder injury, just to try to stay under the cap, or at least try to get us back under the cap, we thought we were going to be stuck with Carr for at least another season. But I think next season we were probably going to cut him anyway, because I believe I heard that his cap hit would be about $70 million for 1 year with the whole restructuring that happened. But I'm not sure if it was actually his shoulder or Derek Carr was just in his feelings, because we did draft Tyler Shough out of Louisville. We had the young gun who played last year, Rattler, and I don't think Rattler got a fair shot last year because the offensive line sucked. They were always hurt. He never really played with a full complement of all the star players because, as we know, Olave was out with a concussion, seems like every other week. Kamara didn't really play most of the year. He was like every other game. Then they'd sit out for 2 or 3 games, it seems like, with I think it was an ankle or a knee, something like that. But Kamara's getting a little older, and it's time to start thinking about how you're going to go replace him soon. And the offensive line, we drafted Pennington maybe 3 seasons ago, and let's face it, he's been an abject bust at left tackle, so they moved him to right tackle. They drafted a rookie last year who did a decent job of holding it down where Pennington couldn't. This year, with our number one pick, I think we drafted another left tackle slash guard out of Texas. So hopefully that shores up the left side of the line. I think they'll have to make a decision on Pennington here soon. But the news is that Derek Carr has decided to exit the building. So I have an article here. Now I'll try to read some of it, maybe have a little short discussion, and you guys can put things in the comments, and we can keep this discussion going about Carr. So it says 1 month after a reported shoulder injury left his status for the 2025 season up in the air, Derek Carr is retiring from the NFL at the age of 34. Now, based on what quarterbacks make now, I believe Carr was making upwards of $40 million a year. At the age of 34, nowadays, most star quarterbacks are trying to ride this train at least till 40. As we can see, Aaron Rodgers has passed the 40 mark, and everybody thinks they can be Tom Brady now and play to their like 42, 43, 45. But we know that's not the case. But I think the money is making people say, if you're going to pay me $40 million a year to be average because you're afraid you're not going to have a quarterback, I will take it. So for Derek Carr to retire at the age of 34, he's given up a lot of cash. So I don't know if it's his feelings. I don't know if he just doesn't want to go through surgery and rehab. I'm not sure if he's thinking these young guns are kind of going to end up putting him on the bench, and his ego doesn't want to see that after the Oakland Raiders or slash Las Vegas Raiders ditched him because they didn't feel like he was producing the way he should have for what they were paying him. And then we were crazy enough to get him. He didn't produce here, so maybe he just wants to quietly ride off into the sunset, and let's just blame it on the injury. And he doesn't have to kind of live out the fact that his production isn't where it should be. So let's go on. It says Carr said in a statement announcing his retirement that he made the decision upon reflection of prayer and after discussing the situation with his wife, Heather. Okay, we can respect that. Upon reflection of prayer and in a discussion with Heather, I've decided to retire from the National Football League, said Carr. For more than 11 years, we have been incredibly blessed, and we are forever grateful and humbled by this experience. It's difficult to find the right words to express our thanks to all the teammates, coaches, management, ownership, team officials, and especially the fans who've made this journey so special. Your unwavering support has meant the world to us. So there you have it, folks. I think this is solid news because Shefty and Ian Rappaport have both reported it. And if those guys say it, it is written, it is law. So how do we move on? What's the Saints' next move? Who do you think is going to be the starting quarterback this year? Will it be Tyler Shough? Will it be Rattler? Will it be Haener? Or will the Saints, now that they've not sure of the whole salary cap implication of him retiring and how that affects the cap, will the Saints now go out and look for a veteran? Please, God, no. Don't try to get into the Aaron Rodgers lottery, because that, for anybody who's getting involved with Rodgers, has been an abject disaster as well. But I don't know. What options do you guys think are out there? What do you want to see the Saints do? Welcome to Hot Seat Sports. These are the discussions that we have. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel so we can create more content, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Go Saints. Who dat?